They should make a Cars 4.
They do that?
No. They haven't done that, and they said that Cars 3 would be the ending one, but they really need to make a Cars 4 where they just kill,
Lightning McQueen.
no, yeah, Lightning McQueen is dead. No, they need to make a sequel to Cars 2. Because Cars 3 is really a sequel to Cars 1. But they need to make a Cars 4, which is a sequel to Cars 2. Where, obviously, Lightning McQueen gets in trouble with the Mafia. And now has to get in contact with Finn McMissile to get it sorted out.
Finn McMissile? What the hell?
He's...
I don't know.
Finn McMissile is the
I
main
love that
spy
name,
from
Finn
Cars 2.
McMissile. Oh, that guy. Finn McMissile. Holy
Yeah.
shit. The best name ever.
They need to make a sequel to Cars 2.
Yeah, cause like spies.
Spy. Yeah, it was like a...
I think Sally was like there once in Cars. In the Cars.
Yeah.
Where Sally is.
And like Mater got like a girlfriend in Cars 2. That was cool.
Whoa.
Yeah.
How did he?
Mater's pulling the
do that?
bitches.
Yeah, how the hell?
But then
China
that
solved
also brings up the question: how are planes made? Because he got replaced. Like a bunch of his parts got replaced with spare parts. So are they built or are they born? Because there are baby cars and baby planes.
Feel like. Is it like? I don't know.
Because like on
Is it
multiple
like
occasions.
teeth where your parts fall off and they just get replaced?
I haven't heard that suggestion, but I hate it.
They just fall off, and then you get like half some puberty
So like,
for cars.
but like, if it is like the parts falling off, right? Like, who, like, they're just like manufacturing body parts, right? So like, but if they're built, why are there baby cars and why are there like cars who are like mothers and fathers? And also, if there are baby cars and if they are born, how car sex?
I mean, I've seen an image with Lightning McQueen salad, so
But like,
I have an answer to that.
but then how plain do it? The plane do it. How do the boats do it? There's boats as well.
There's boats?
Yes, there's
Bro,
boats.
no, they're like fish. They gotta do it like external.
Do the boats lay eggs? Do the planes lay eggs? Are they supposed to be birds?
Are the planes like, are the planes like birds and the cars are like mammals?
In Cars 1, we see close-ups of bug cars. Cars that, like, bugs that are cars. Are they sentient too? Like, are they, like, as intelligent as normal cars? Or are they a separate
Is there
division?
bug racing?
Is there bug racing? Is there bug society? Are all of these different species, like, under the same, like, family? Or are they all just different species that have evolved independently? Have these creatures evolved? Can they evolve? How do they evolve? What do they eat? How do they drink? Do they have a digestive system? I would assume so.
Have you seen that?
Do the cars grow old? How do they die? Can they rust?
I got the gravel and then
I mean, they can rust, but is rust like a skin disease in the Cars universe? Like,
what do you guys? Oh my god!
Like the Cars
Is rust
is
It jumped
rust
at the wrong
skin
time.
cancer?
Is it?
The cars,
Is it
the
fluffy?
cars can get dents. We've seen that in Cars too. Do the dents hurt? Are they like, or are they like birthmarks? Of some
Yes,
sort?
they do. What if the rust is birthmarks? Wait, does that mean Motor? What's
Mater.
his name?
Maybe.
Mater has tons of fucking
Don't look
skin
behind you.
cancer.
Now here's a question. Are their tires like shoes? Because they take them off multiple times. And
I
there
think
are
they are,
different
actually.
styles.
I think their tires are like shoes.
When in the races, Lightning McQueen gets his entire wheels taken off, is that somewhat uncomfortable or even painful for him? Because its entire limb,
amputated?
it's his limb.
Dude, you literally just said.
It's-
You literally just said, are they his shoes?
No, because that's the tires. What about the wheels? When his wheels get
Yeah,
replaced.
what if their wheels are like?
But
What if the wheels are like your feet? Like, what
but
the
yeah,
fuck?
like
That's
does he
sick.
does he just gets his limbs replaced mid race?
What if? Okay, let's think it.
Bro,
Let's
we should
think
do
it like
that.
this.
It's like-
Okay, Fluffy.
Yeah.
Alright,
Think about
first
it.
thing.
Think about it like this.
Mhm.
What if only some cars can take off their wheels because they have amputated things?
All right. How do tanks work?
Okay, well, tanks are amputated,
How do-
right?
Right. So the tanks,
No.
right? So
The thing is,
Okay,
so
well,
think
I
about
guess
it.
they're born
Let's
with like a
think that
mutation
is long.
with like more limbs, and they have like a bunch of wheels and just
I
turn
don't like
the
to think
the
about what the
tracks.
barrel of the tank is.
yeah, what is the barrel of the tank?
Is that how?
know,
wait,
like
is
their
that
mouth?
how like the car sex works?
Is that how car sex works? Well, we may never know. Yo, this is editing, Fluffy. We proceeded to talk a lot about car sex in grave detail, so I've cut that part out. We're just gonna skip to when Sheriff
See you
leaves the
later.
call. Alright, so now
Yeah,
car
well-
economics. How does car currency work?
Does that mean there was a Great Depression?
Was there car Great Depression? Car World War II?
Was there a car Hitler?
Car Hitler? Car Nazis?
Was there car 9/11?
Car 9/11? Osama bin Laden?
How would that work though? How do cars go into airplanes?
Well, the airplanes are sentient too, so are the planes on suicide missions?
How did they make the Twin Towers? How did
Yeah,
they make any of the cities?
How did they build? Car cranes?
Did they use like cranes? Oh yeah, cranes.
But the cranes would be sentient.
Uh,
Because in Cars 2, there are sentient cranes.
Huh? We never see like him pay for stuff in cars, right?
Yeah, so is there currency? Is it a communist dictatorship everywhere?
I was gonna say, is it just slavery?
Is it
like,
communism?
cause communism. I hate communism.
Democracy?
Democracy.
Fascism?
How the fuck does a frickin' what do you call them? Like the deheading things? Decapitating?
Guillotines?
Yeah. How the fuck do guillotines work?
Was there a
dude?
French Revolution?
Cause that's what I was thinking. I was like, wait, how the fuck do guillotines work?
Wait, was there an American Revolution? If so, how do the cars use guns? Also, on that note, did the cars invent the planes?
Or was it just like a mix of like,
Or did the planes just come
Wait,
out
how-
of nowhere?
okay, dude, how the fuck did? Wait, do you think there was humans before,
Maybe.
and then the cars became sentient, and it's like human souls inside the cars?
And then the cars committed mass genocide against the human population.
Yeah. Against the human population, like robot take over.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why there's car 9/11, car currency, and all that other stuff.
yeah.
Because humans did it before them, and then
And the
yeah.
cars took over. But
and the reason why they can take off their wheels is because they already have that function, because they're already a pre-built thing.
the thing though, to counter that theory, is that we know that cars and planes have at least existed since World War II, because in popular movie Planes, there's a plane called Skipper, who is a World War II vet who fought against the Japanese Empire in World War II.
Okay, maybe the okay, well, did he describe it as a car war?
That's what I'm assuming. Because in cars, there is a military veteran who was from World War II, who got discharged from the military. So, World War II did happen.
Coffee. Let's say Car World War II happened, but we don't have any veterans for Car World War One. Anything before that. Let's say it started right before Car World War II. The whole entire mass genocide. Maybe the mass genocide was Car World War II.
Wait, hold on.
Maybe it happened during Car World.
Hold on. What if?
Bro, we have to make a Discord server for these theories.
What if, right? In this world, we know Car World War II happened, but World War One, that stuff never mentioned. Right. So the humans may have existed prior to World War II, and maybe the Holocaust of this world was exterminating the humans.
Does that mean there's a limited amount?
Maybe. Do the cars reproduce? If so, how car sex? Also, if car get pregnant, how does that work? Does the metal bend around? Because they're made of metal, presumably.
You're thinking like, what if the what if? Hold on. Okay, what if there's like the inside's flesh, but the outside's like a metal exterior?
Maybe. I gotta think, right? There's so many big brain ideas going through my mind right now. How?
Dude, we have to make a private server. Just like
how?
Talking about car sex.
How? I am wondering.
He is wondering
how do the cars die? Because we know they do.
Well, same thing. Organs, metal outside. Does that mean?
But there's replacement parts though, and we know that cars.
For the metal exterior. For the metal exterior, not for the organs. We never see fucking organs.
We do though. We do. Cars 2, the main villain.
Yeah.
His entire thing is that he's trying to get replacement parts for his engine. So.
Okay, let's say that's let's say that's organs, right?
Yeah. So his engine is an organ.
Yeah, like his heart, right?
Yeah, so he was getting replacement parts.
He was transplant.
He was getting replacement parts for his organs, which was what was keeping him alive. So, how do cars die if they can just replace their parts?
Well, eventually, maybe it costs a lot of money to replace their parts. Like, sometimes they're too broke to replace it. Sometimes they just want to die, you know? Like, if you live forever, eventually it's going to get boring. That's why we still have some, like, veterans from when it still happened, you know? Why is there no Holocaust, like, veterans?
The Holocaust.
The Holocaust.
So, how do jobs work in the Cars universe? Because we know from Lightning McQueen that he is a race car, right? But is he only a race car?
Dude, there is money. There is money.
There is?
There was this part in I think there's a third or second Cars movie where he does like a ton of promo for the show.
Oh yeah.
And he gets like.
Right. So car jobs, right? So we know Lightning McQueen is race car, but presumably he was born a race car. So is he only a race car because he was born a race car, if he was even born?
Or do you think it's like maybe like there's different like species, or do you think like the organs are different for different types of cars? Like cranes, they have like they have like better endurance, and their heart or engine has more horsepower to like, you know, pick up stuff. And cars have like a ton of horsepower, but good endurance. But like peak performance cars can only be race cars.
Now.
Oh, dude, what if it's like freaking horse breeding? you get like the best car that you have right now, and you get the other best car, right? And then you breed them, and then now you have one of the best cars, best car in the world, and breed it with the second best car in the world, and then you have the best car in the world, and it just keeps on going until no more we're not using incest here, okay? Because if it's incest, then there'll be genetic problems, and the race cars will get worse, okay? So what if there's just like a freaking underground breeding area under the fucking race, okay? What if that's how they make money? What if there's like fucking test tubes and they put the DNA into it and
Bro, we're getting too far into the Carspiracy, bro. No, but in all seriousness, right? If you are born a plane in the Cars world, are you forced to be like, can like a plane like have a normal job, or are they just like, if you're born like a 747, are you just stuck as a transport like vehicle?
well, we don't need transport vehicles in this world anymore, remember? Because we're saying, oh, this used to be human world, but it turned into
Well, no, because
you know,
because in Cars 2, the cars take a plane to Tokyo. So
they do.
yeah, they go inside of the plane and they take a plane to Tokyo.
Oh, fuck, that disproves my inside organ theory. Maybe like planes don't have inside organs, and they're just like maybe like
They got the wireless
how would that
organs.
work? Yeah, like
Wi-
wireless organs.
Wireless organ. Oh shit! Can the
A
planes?
mix
Can the
of
plane?
both.
Can the planes and cars crossbreed? Wait,
Exactly.
because one of the spies in Cars 2 has wings that she can deploy from her underside. So
See,
is she the result?
it's all coming together. Oh
is
yeah,
she the
it's all
result
coming
of a
together.
car and a plane interbreeding? How does
Yep.
that work?
Well, a conventional automotive drains that are on the gasoline deal or their fuels into the fuel measure.
Oh, I hate that diagram they showed. That
Yeah.
sucks. Bro, that human.
I don't
in
think
there.
that's how it works.
That
Like,
human in
right.
there, bro. What the fuck? Bro, what is that? That is cursed beyond belief. Oh my god.
Man, his posture is literally
That
gaming
guy's
100.
posture. That's the most fit gamer. Fittest gamer. What the fuck? Who is it? What is that?